Hello everyone, I'm Sharpeter43 once again, bringing you all my first ever attempt at a playthrough for a game called Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. This is a game I got not too long ago. I got it along with a Switch because I didn't even have a Switch when I got this game. And now that I have it, now I'm going to play through this game. And so yeah, here's a bit of trivia before we start into this game. I was actually going to stream this game. In fact, I actually already did stream this game. In other words, I already kind of did play through the game a little bit. But unfortunately, the streaming idea just pretty much had to be scrapped given that my internet is just, it's not optimal enough to be streaming at the very least. So because of that, obviously I had to basically show this game in a very different way, which I guess is supposed to harken back to my desires of wanting to actually play through video games, at least the Pokemon games, back in previous generations. Because I remember I always wanted to do this since Generation 4. Like, I've always wanted to play through the games. Like, not necessarily do any fancy things like Nuzlocke or Sleep Locks or whatever they call these days. Locks, whatever. X-Locks, let's call them that. I don't really do that. I just usually wanted to play the game and just give my own opinions on the games as I play them, basically. So that's basically how I'm going to do it now, since I can't really stream the games anyway. So, yeah, we're going to confirm here. These are the instructions for how to use a Joy-Con. It's recommending you to use those straps if you don't want to be dropping your Joy-Con everywhere, because apparently the mechanics here are going to really require you to use your Joy-Con quite a bit. So, yeah. So this is, interestingly enough, this is supposed to be your room, and this is supposed to be Pikachu coming out of your TV somehow, magically. But yeah. Look at him. He's all freaking happy and whatnot. This game, I swear, it's full of harmony. It's crazy. But here we go. So this is gonna be how the game opens up. Basically, it's gonna give you, well, first it's gonna give you that nice opening, and now this is what follows. You basically select what language you speak. So if you're any of these, you just pick whatever you want. I'm just gonna go with English because a lot of my followers understand English as opposed to Spanish, so it would make it a little more easier. Plus, I've never actually played any games in Spanish actually, but I mean, I don't know. Let's just do English for now though, obviously. Just to be, you know, settled. But here we go. So, we open our eyes up in a dream, I guess, because that's kind of what it looks like right now. And here's this fella. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Does that sound familiar to anyone? My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. A Marowak. Or Cubone, actually. That's a Cubone, yeah. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. And if you want to know how people tend to interact with these Pokemon, well, some people keep them as companions, others have them do battle. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession, which is interesting. Now, why don't you tell me about yourself? Let me be honest with you. When I saw the designs for these characters, I actually was liking the base character more. But just to be a tad bit unconventional, we're actually gonna go with the Caucasian character, honestly, just because I don't really see this character being used. Like, I see other content creators play through this game, and I don't really see them picking this character, honestly. Like, I think I only saw Hayden pick the Caucasian character, but other than that, like, nobody else. Everybody else either picks the base character or either one of these two darker characters. So I'll just be the more less common side, you know, the more unconventional side, which, in at least from my observations, it's the Caucasian character. Plus, I've always liked the Caucasian character. Haven't you seen my character in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? It's always been Caucasian. But yeah. How about a name? Yeah. However, let me tell you that when I was actually streaming this game, I actually did pick the base character, but it's because, like I said, I actually kind of like the design for the base character this time around. But the problem is just that a lot of people play the base character at this point, and it's kind of like, I don't really like to be like everybody else, honestly. That's just me, though. It's personal taste. Like, I like to do things my own way, and I like there to be some kind of distinction, even though that's kind of hard when we're basically all doing the same thing. but in different ways, obviously, which that in itself can make a lot of things different, you know. I think so anyways, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, honestly. Because, you know, I'm also prone to being wrong, obviously, about things. But again, this is just how I see things. And how I see things may not always be right, you know. But anyways, yeah, so that's my name. Right, so your name is Kevin. Indeed, my guy. Indeed. So this is going to be the part where we actually, yeah, get to name our rival character here. This boy here is your friend and rival who has grown up right next door to you, which is interesting. What was his name though? We're gonna go with the name that I already gave this guy when I was actually streaming this, and it's actually gonna be Stanley. Why did I name him Stanley? Well, because he's kind of tall, he looks badass, but he's supposed to be this friendly kind of dude as well, which I don't know. I was thinking of a name, and Stanley just came to mind, and then I repeated it over and over again, and it just seemed to fit in for some reason. Like Stanley. It was Stanley, was it? See, like, he just looks like a Stanley. Seems like a Stanley. Badass, friendly, tall. Stanley? I don't know. It just fits with me. I don't know. Plus, I couldn't come up with any other better name, honestly. I'm not very, very good with names, honestly. But here we go. I see. His name is Stanley. Yes, his name is Stanley. So Pikachu's just gonna run like all the way to the I'm guessing the interior of the TV. Yes, it's a World of Dreams adventure with Pokemon the way. Let's go. Let's go, Pikachu. Get it? That's funny. They actually added that. They actually added that little joke right there. If it was even meant to be a joke. Or maybe it was not a joke at all. Maybe it was actually supposed to be that way. But anyways, the cool thing about this right now is that because I'm doing the game like this, you're not going to see any of that stupid buffering that you saw earlier. Or at least anyone could have seen, actually, earlier. Where there was a bunch of buffering and just frame drops and anything. Like, that just instantly screamed, don't stream this game, honestly. I wanted to, but it was just not going to be possible. So this is basically how I have to do it now. Which is shameful. But it's not that. It's not like the end of the world, honestly. Anyways, so yeah, it's a Nintendo Switch. It's connected to the TV. Nice. I like how this TV almost looks like the one that I have right now. And I say this because the remote has that same red button as the one that I have on my remote for this TV. The Switch is obviously a little different in the sense that my Joy-Con is actually not colored. But the TV is almost the same. So yeah, this is the bed. And from the looks of it, we can't even sit down or lay down on our beds, which is kind of unfortunate, honestly. I actually like that little detail, that where you get to sit down in chairs. And I think that was actually in Generation 6, where they actually introduced that feature where you can actually sit down or lay down in beds or something like that. Because in other games, because of the pixely sprites and whatnot, you could just use your character kind of like looks like as if it's standing on the chairs or beds. But in this case, it's actually or at least in Generation 6 is where they actually allowed it so you can sit down. But from the looks of it, since Generation 7, now you can't even sit down on anything, which is pretty lame. Pretty unsavory as well, because you just have to look at your character standing up basically all the time. You can never take a break, which is kind of... I personally never liked that, honestly. But that's just me. This is the PC. There's an email from Stanley. Hey, Kevin. So here's what you need to do as a trainer, or no as a trainer. Jeez. Press the A button. Oh yeah, this is just the usual. Yeah. Open the X button. Yeah, I know all this. Boy, I can't wait to get started. Can you? I sure as hell can't. But yeah, so that's that, and this is a Pikachu plush. I don't know if you play Let's Go Eevee, will it be an Eevee? But I don't know. So yeah, that's the exterior. This is supposed to be the entrance to a balcony, but we can't even enter it. So we can't even get a nice view of our balcony, which is kind of lame. This game, don't get me wrong, it looks nice. It looks really, really nice. But it's still lacking in certain details that I think could have been implemented. But I don't know. This is a globe. How many Pokemon are there in the world? There's a lot of Pokemon, obviously. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna get out. I'm coming up. That's supposed to be, I believe, Stanley. Up and at him. And there he is, your boy Stanley. Morning, Kevin. Morning. What's going on? You've got one weird look on your face. Do I know? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, never mind that. I couldn't wait any longer, so I came to get you. For what exactly? Today's finally the big day, obviously. We're finally going to get our first Pokemon from Professor Oak and become real trainers. Oh, but before we do, you read the email I sent you yesterday, right? Yeah, I did. You better have. Check your computer if you didn't. Don't worry, bro. I certainly did. It said something about me having to press A and press X, like basically how to use the menu and all that good stuff. So, and that we had to go see Professor Oak. I'm gonna book it to Professor Oak's lab, so see you there. That's funny. I was just talking about reading, so, and what do you read? Books, obviously. Although these books I can't seem to read them anyway. Okay, so let's get out of here. Go on the right side because right is always right. Now let's say hello to... Oh look, a nice oddish pot here. Can't sit down though. Can't sit down. Could we have coffee at least? It's a cup with a Pokemon mark on it. At least we can now actually point out the coffee cup. But no coffee apparently. Why hello mama. Off you go to Professor Oak's lab. Stanley asked the professor to give the two of you Pokemon of your own, didn't he? Yeah, he did. But you don't even say hi? No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Inside this? There's nothing inside. Damn it. Making me think there's something special in there. But there wasn't. Well, let's get out of here then. Whew. Now this is a lovely view. To a kill. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah. This is an interesting site. This is supposed to be Pallet Town. By the way, I've actually never played a Generation 1 game. Thought I mentioned that to you. This is one of the biggest reasons I actually wanted to play this game. Was because I've never actually played a Generation 1 game before. I've never played Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow. And I figured, why not play this game? Since it's already on Switch. It's a more contemporary game. And it's supposed to be an official remake of Generation 1. So playing this game is pretty much as if I were playing in Generation 1. But again, it's more contemporary. So, yeah. Like, a lot of people were telling me that getting this game would just be a waste of money. And perhaps for people who have actually played the Generation 1 games, it may very well be. But in my case, I just never played it. So, I figured for me, it makes a lot more sense for me to get this game. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they'll be able to protect me. Yeah. We pretty much need protection, jeez, from our Pokemons. This is water. And it looks pretty nice. This is that one area where you're supposed to go over there to that volcano area, I think. At least that's what I remember from playing Soul Silver. But, yeah. So this is the technological guy. Saying technology is incredible. Now you can connect your smartphone to your game console and send data between them. Yeah. Yeah, I've already, like, gotten through this area, but let me be honest with you, I kind of forgot already. It's because, let me tell you, when you're like, in so much desperation, you're just quick to forget a lot of things. Or at least that happens to me, I don't know. So I kind of, like, even though I'm pretty sure I played through all of this. Like, well, obviously I did. But, not a whole lot I remember here. I also studied Pokemon as Professor Oak's assistant, yeah. I think I remember talking to these people. Sometimes I feel like I didn't, actually, though. That's kind of the thing. So it's a little, maybe just a tad bit of a nuisance that I actually had to restart this again, because now I kind of don't remember some of this, and now I'm kind of curious to reinvestigate, basically. So, yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers think highly of him. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. He's been around since the beginning, or something. If you don't have any Pokeballs, you can't do anything when you encounter a wild Pokemon. Buy a lot of Pokeballs at Pokemart. Okay. I like how I'm saying I don't read books, and here I am looking at these books. To catch a Pokemon, just throw a Pokeball. You don't have to battle to weaken it. That's a very interesting note right there. And then here is your boy Stanley, who is just standing here. Get it? Oh, Kevin. Professor Oak is in here. Do you think those Pokeballs hold the Pokemon you and I are supposed to get? I can't wait to get mine. Sure. I'm actually pretty excited. Maybe. It's a Pokeball. It contains a Pokemon. Same goes with this one. There is a book titled The Best of Pokemon Poems by Professor Oak. So, yeah, apparently Professor Oak is also a poet, which is like, holy shit. What kind of professor actually finds poetry interesting? I sure as heck don't, but I'm no professor either, so. To record your adventure, select save, be sure to save often. Select save. Oh, yeah. There is something I actually want to see here in the options. I want to change the text speed to fast, so that way we can actually, you know, like, we can go through things much quicker, because slow text really just is one of the biggest of inconveniences. I like how we're actually able to, like, you know, shut the music down. Like, just put it at 0 and you have no music whatsoever. But this pretty much advances it, which is pretty interesting. This is actually cool if I do like Wi-Fi battles, I can actually shut it down and actually put my own music. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. It's better than that other way we did it in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, where we had to use like some weird modifications to actually make it so that it actually works. It's pretty weird, honestly. But in this case, I like it how it's now more official. And you can just simply turn off the music whenever you want. But I think the music is fine right now. Yeah, make the changes. And I guess we could save. Let me save real quick here. So yeah, we're gonna save. We have nothing on our belt right now, so we just save our progress. Thankfully our ID number doesn't have a 6 on it. It does have a 4, which is nice, and it has a 9 as well, which is nice. So 4 and 9, we're Gucci, man. Save progress here, man. We started on the 30th, obviously, but by the time you're watching this, it's probably gonna be the 1st of December, because, or maybe later, I don't know. But that's only because, you know, this is the way I have to showcase this this playthrough, basically. But yeah, that's all that. I'm just exploring all this stuff just so, because, you know, I kind of like to look at a lot of things. There's email for Professor Oak. The Pokemon League at the Indigo Plateau is full of Pokemon trainers who have raised a strong Pokemon to challenge and battle the Elite Four, the ultimate trainers. Professor Oak, please visit us again. Pokemon League HQ. Wow. So that lady wasn't lying when they said that everybody thinks highly of Professor Oak. Even the Elite Four, the more competitive side of Pokemon, is actually agreeing with that. Like, they're testifying to that. But yeah. It's a picture of Professor Oak. He's smiling in front of an impressive building. An impressive building, huh? Let's see what the microscope has to show. You can see a strange pattern on the dish. I wonder what that pattern must be. Is it a cell? Is it a brain cell? What is it? What could this machine be? Better not mess around with it, because if I do, I might have to pay for damages, and I don't got that money. It's a scale. Is this used for weighing Pokemon? Pretty sure it is. Or maybe not all Pokemon. Maybe all the Pokemon that can fit in that scale, because imagine a Snorlax. Snorlax, dumbass. Snorlax? I don't even know what that was. But Snorlax, yeah. Imagine on a Snorlax. Hell, even a Munchlax would probably break this. I don't know. But yeah. There are Pokeballs in a mysterious machine. Are you sure that's not the mystery machine you're talking about? No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah. So I think I already talked to Stanley. He said that the professor wasn't here. So we gotta go look for him, obviously. Whew. Damn. That felt like an exploration, to say the least, honestly. I was just looking at everything that had of Professor Oak's. This is Stanley's house. I don't think I went here yet. What's up, sis? Oh, hi, Kevin. Looking for Stanley? He went to pick you up. Did you miss him? Or do you miss each other? I don't know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we did run into each other. He said that he was going to go to Professor Oak's lab with you. Yeah, I already went there. But, you know, kind of got curious of checking out this place. Interestingly enough. There's a guy right here. It's a picture of Stanley. Oh, it's a picture of Stanley. Okay. This is the clocks that... Yeah, those are the clocks that I think people used for in the Game Boy Advance. At least I remember from Pokemon Sapphire. And is it me, or is this house that is supposed to be a two-story house also not have a stairs? What? Unless that staircase is up here behind this cabinet. But I don't know. That's weird though. And this one for some reason doesn't say that it has anything special in it. The container and whatnot. So this house is pretty mysterious already. Cause look at that. It's a two-story house, but there's no door to actually go up here to the second floor and explore the balcony and whatnot, you know? But you know, that's just video games for you. Sometimes they don't have any explanations to some of these discrepancies. But yeah, here we go. We're going to Route 1, which is pretty much where Professor Oak is. Well, my good PG, thanks for the help. And I'm like, what? Because this man be talking to Pidgeys like it's nothing. These are supposed to be dangerous creatures, honestly. I think I understand you all a bit better now, thanks to this. Thanks to what exactly? Ah, if it isn't Kevin. And there's his classic music theme. It sounds so laid back, not gonna lie. Oh, of course. I promised to give you and Stanley your Pokemon today, didn't I? Well, in that case, why don't we head over to... As some strange cry comes out of nowhere. What's this? It's a Pikachu. And he's looking at me for some reason. He's like, are you my mother? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah, this is the Pikachu. This is gonna be our first encounter, basically. My, I surely wouldn't have expected a Pikachu to appear around here. I don't think these things were ever in Route 1, actually. So, he's got a point there. But since the opportunity has presented itself, why don't we practice some Pokemon catching? You just have to throw out your Pokeball and try to land it on a wild Pokemon for the chance to catch it. So I pretty much get the gist of this already. All you have to do really is just, well, like it says right here, hold your Joy-Con horizontally and point it straight at the screen. With your Joy-Con pointing at the screen, press the A button to ready a Pokeball. Yeah, you have to basically, I don't even think you have to do it exactly like that, because look, I'm raising it like this vertically, pressing get ready, and from here is where we have to throw our Pokeball by waving the Joy-Con forward. Just don't forget your surroundings as you go waving that Joy-Con around the place. Yeah, because if you throw it at someone, then you're in trouble. So yeah, make sure you have that fancy strap around it so that you don't throw it around or anything like that. Even though I don't see how this kid actually managed to throw it with his strap. Maybe he didn't have the strap on him. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, you know, you get that. I personally already got the gist of this, so all I need to do really is just throw the Pokeball. And nice. We got it was a nice catch right there. Now, he shouldn't get out. He doesn't get out. But we don't have Pokemon, so we don't get any EXP, I assume, out of this. Other than the very experience that we actually just caught a Pokemon without any Pokemon. But that's only a memory, if anything. That was a pretty fine performance for a first-timer. Yeah, you can say that again. Because this was for reals my first time catching a Pokemon. Okay, why don't you pick up that Pokeball and give that the Pikachu you caught a name? Can I do that though? What in the... Why is Pikachu in a Pokeball bouncing around like Tigger? Now that's a lively Pokemon if I ever seen one. No kidding. Holy shit! Now this man thinks he's Sonic the Hedgehog, which he ain't. Hey, wait, come back. Yeah, careful, man. You're gonna run into some people and then you're gonna break stuff. And there's Stanley. What's up, Stanley? Professor Oak. Those Pokeballs there. I swear there were only 2 a second ago, but now there are 3. A perfectly reasonable reaction, my boy. You see, one of them is a Pikachu that Kevin caught just now. No, he's lying. So wait, Kevin, you caught it yourself? Yes, I caught it. Jeez. Way to spoil the fun, Professor Oak. Nah, just kidding. I wanted to tell him that he was blind, that he actually didn't see that. That he just wasn't looking at the Pokeball right. What? I never seen that happen before. Ho ho ho. How interesting. Oh my god. That's so funny. Well, this is it. Take that Pokeball and keep good hold of it this time. Sure. Oathgate. So, go on. Pikachu is yours now. Nice. I think the Pokeball you caught is in the middle. The Pokemon you caught is in the middle Pokeball, Kevin. Yeah. Okay. But what if I pick this one? I think he's trying to tell you you're going after the wrong one, pal, or for the wrong one. It's funny. How about this one? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we basically have to get the middle one, obviously, because otherwise, how the hell would the story progress? Plus, it only makes sense that since I caught it, it's mine now. So yeah, obviously we have to get it. Yo, that is crazy. He's like, I have your approval. Not gonna lie, that's kind of cute actually. Pikachu became your Pokemon. Nice. What a strange Pokemon indeed. It sure doesn't seem to like staying in one place. No kidding. It's very dynamic actually. But it looks as though it's taking a shine to you, Kevin. Why not give it a name? Give a nickname to Pikachu? Yes. The nickname I gave to Pikachu was actually a pretty decent one. I don't know if it's a common name to Pikachu. I don't think so. I think they just give him some weird shitty names. But you know what I named him? I named him Jerry. Why Jerry? Well, isn't it obvious? Who hasn't heard of Tom and Jerry? You know Jerry the mouse? We all know that Pikachu is a mouse Pokemon. And the Pikachu is male too. So, how can we not call him Jerry? Or at least how can I not call him Jerry? Jari? Jeez, man, I butcher everything I tells you. So he's been added to the party. Finally. So now we can actually start this. Which is good. Professor, I choose this one. Stanley got an Eevee from Professor Oak. I'm guessing if you play Let's Go Eevee, you actually get Eevee. And Stanley would be the one with the Pikachu. But because I'm playing Let's Go Pikachu, I get Pikachu and he gets Eevee. Way to state the obvious, no? Is that it? Yeah. It's really cute. Eevee is just what I wanted. Really, no? For a new trainer to catch their first Pokemon themselves? Even I've never seen such a thing. I sure as heck never experienced such a thing. It's a Pokeball, it contains a Pokemon. Yeah. I think that's... Like, I don't know what Pokemon this one could be, honestly. But I'm only speculating that it could be, Clefairy. Reason being is because, given that both Eevee and Pikachu are supposed to be, like, staple signature, Pokemon for, you know, the Pokemon franchises. Like, they're supposed to be the face of Pokemon. Supposedly, Clefairy was supposed to be one of them as well. So, in fact, it was supposed to be the original Pokemon. I don't know. But, yeah, my theory is that this third Pokeball is Clefairy. But I could be super wrong on that. Obviously. I don't think there's ever a time where we actually get to notice that. Like, we get to know what this Pokemon is. But, again, I'm just assuming it's a Clefairy. I think it makes sense. I don't know. I could be wrong again. So, yeah, with all that said, let's just get out of here. Oh, just one more thing. What? Now that you two are setting out as trainers, I'd like to ask your help with something. Take this with you on your journeys. What exactly? He's looking for something. What is that thing, Professor? I have no clue. This is the Pokédex that I've designed. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught, and it makes an entry for each. Jeez. It's an extremely high-tech tool. Kevin and Stanley, I want you each to take one with you. Oathgate. You got a Pokédex from Professor Oak. Thank you, Professor. You're awesome. You'll find you can't get very detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch a Pokemon to gather the most complete data. Yeah. Otherwise you just get the portraits, but that's about it. To make a complete guide to all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm an old man now. Too old to get the job done myself. So he wants us youngins to basically do the job for him. Which is fair enough, honestly. That's why I want you young trainers to fulfill my dreams for me. How lovely. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. A Pokedex, huh? We're gonna meet so many Pokemon, this keeps getting better and better. I'm setting out right now. Kevin, you should do the same. If you think you're ready, that is. I'm pretty sure I'm ready at this point, honestly. In fact, given the fact that this is supposed to be a remake, and this is only from what I've heard from a lot of people, but supposedly this is a remake where only the original 151 Mons are in this game. So if that's the case, catching them all might not actually be that big of a deal nowadays. Like, I might actually be able to do that, actually, because for previous generations, I honestly don't even know, like, at least for the latest generation, which was Generation 7, I honestly don't even know how anyone can possibly catch all 800 or 900 Mons that are out at this point. It's just crazy. So being able to have 151 again actually is a fresh take, honestly. So here we are stepping out of the professor's lab, I think it was. Yeah. Oh, how cute. This is the one you got from the professor? Yes, mama. This is the one I got from the professor. What? You caught it yourself? Yeah, I caught it myself. That's amazing. What should I call your new friend? I call it Jerry. Jerry? It's a lovely Pokemon, man. It is. And boy, am I hungry again. Why am I hungry? Every time I play this game, I'm always hungry. Or when I play a game, I'm always, like, freaking hungry. That's just weird. Okay, anyways. Yeah. My, how energetic. I suppose that means you two will be setting off on an adventure today, right? Yes, indeed. I thought this day might come soon, so I planned ahead and got this for you. You got a town map from Mom. Damn. My own mother knew exactly what I wanted. Well, actually, not what I wanted, what I needed. Because going out to places without even knowing where the hell you're stepping on, holy cranberries, that's actually scary. I would know. You put the town map in your bag. By using that town map in your bag, you'll always know exactly where you are. Safe travels, dear. You and Jerry be good to each other. Oh yeah, we should be the best of friends. Yeah. So anyway, I want to see what nature this thing has, so I can kind of get an idea of what I'm supposed to be dealing with here. Mild. Okay, so it has a nature that raises special attack, and given that I have Thundershock, a special attack, and that it learns other moves like Thunderbolt later on, I think it's a fine nature. The defense is a little debatable though, especially if I have to actually battle my rival eventually, and actually faces Eevee, which can have Tackle, I think. And Tackle stab on Eevee because Eevee's a normal type and Tackle is a normal type move. And holy cranberries, this might actually be a little troublesome, actually. This could be troublesome. We're about to find out right now. Oh yeah, but since we covered a lot of ground, why don't we now save? Because, yeah, just in case something dumb happens. But, yeah. So I think we pretty much explored everything in Pallet Town now. We talked to everybody, and no fancy items anywhere. So we should be set. And there's a Pidgey right there. So we're gonna catch this thing because, woo! We need some Mons to, you know, help us on the way. If we can get some good-natured Mons, that'd be pretty nice. But if we can't, then we can't. So this Pidgey is interesting. We got 20 EXP out of that, which is good. Pidgey's data will be added to the Pokédex. Very docile. Yeah, I don't want to waste my time reading this. We'll read it some other time when I actually have time. But right now, I actually want to play through this game. And the reason why I'm playing it not with so much haste, but with some haste, is because Smash Ultimate is going to come out. And I can't help but feel that if that game comes out, I'm going to completely forget about this game, honestly. I feel. That was pretty much what happened with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I completely forgot about it when I got Smash for Wii U. And didn't get it until the summer of 2015, which was like, damn. That is just crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was trying to look at my nature for the Pidgey. Is it timid or modest? It's impish. No. This lowers the special attack, which I think we're going to need in later on in the road. And damn it, Stomach, why do you have to be making so much scandal, bro? Now we have an Oddish. Now, Oddish is a mon we're going to need, I believe, for the first gym, because the first gym, I do believe, is a rock type gym, so we're gonna get ready to catch the Oddish. That was a nice catch. From the looks of it, a Pidgey and an Oddish is looking pretty nice for our team right now, given that I only have a Pikachu. I feel like it can cover a decent range of typings. So this Oddish, if it's a nice nature, we'll definitely just. I hope it's not a defense dropping nature, because if it is, we might have to catch some more later. That way we can actually, you know, be able to take advantage of the power that they, or defenses that the Mons might have. Damn it. You know, next time, like, before I do these freaking segments of the playthrough and whatnot, I really need to start eating Rash Nature. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. Because Rash Nature, if I recall, it raises special attack, sure, but it lowers the Spadef, which I don't think is a good idea on a mon like Oddish. We're gonna see if we can catch another one later. Definitely another Pidgey, though, because Pidgey is a, what's it called? Not a good nature, obviously. But with mons that I can catch at my disposal, at my will, might as well find out what the natures are. It's only in my best interest. This one's adamant. But considering that megas are a thing in this game, as well as Alolan variants of Pokemon, I figure that I don't think it's a good idea to run adamant, because Mega Pidgeot, which is the final form of Pidgey, is a special attacking mon, primarily at least. So we definitely don't want adamant, unfortunately. Oh wait, let me check the Oddish. Maybe the Oddish can give me a decent nature. But let's see what natures I got. I think I caught a couple mons and I didn't even look at the natures yet. Okay, so let me look at the Oddish first. Careful. And no, that's not good actually, because Careful lowers the special attack. As you can see right here, it lowers the special attack, but raises the Spadef, which Spadef is nice, but the special attack being hindered is not good. So obviously, this is not a good nature. Oh, the Pidgey. Oh, I already saw this one. Yeah, it was adamant. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay. We're gonna try to hurry up with this. Oh, that was another Oddish. I thought it was... It actually got out and it was in the first round. Hello? Maybe because my throw wasn't very, very good. That was an excellent toss right there. So maybe, just maybe it will not get out this time. There you go. I'm guessing the more poor your throw is, the more likely the Pokemon will get out. Not sure why, but it is what it is. Okay, Jerry's at level 7, which is pretty nice. Pidgey level 5, nice. Pidgey learned Gust, which is nice. But again, the nature's not really good. Both of these Pidgeys don't have very good natures at all, which is unfortunate. So let me look at the party real quick. It is in my best interest to actually put all these mons in a box. Hasty. Oh, come on. Encountered a wild Pidgey. Whew. That was the worst throw ever. Okay, get ready. Whew. Yeah, it has to be with the actual... Like, I actually have to make the endeavor to throw the Pokeball. I have to act as if I'm really throwing the Pokeball almost. Now, because I don't have room in my party, I have to actually... I have to wait for the, you know, the PC. Oh, no, wait, no. Actually, no, there's no PC here. There's a Pokemon box here in my bag, as you saw right there. Yeah, because for some reason, there's no longer going to be a PC. It's now going to be what they call a Pokemon box now, which is supposed to be basically the new PC. And we actually get all these mons in here. There's supposedly 7 out of 7 here, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, 7 out of 7. So, how this fills up is actually going to be a very, very good question. We can't release these mons? Change name, change marking, send to professor? Or is sending them to the professor the way to release them now? I don't know. Naive? Nah. Nah. Remove from party? Oh, add to party. No, never mind. Remove from party. Remove from party. Yeah, oh shit. It's because this is so damn different, man. It's crazy how other content creators, when they play through this game, they already know everything somehow. But I, on the other hand, I'm just super dang lost with this, honestly. I think it also doesn't help that I'm also shifting between this and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But hey, I like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. In fact, I'm a little nervous that I actually have to adapt to this new game later down the road. Especially since I don't even have ways to get Pokemon quickly like I do in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. How many Pidgeys am I actually going to catch? Another excellent catch. Nice. Is it me or am I catching way too many Mons at this point? Like, holy cranberries. But let's see what nature is it. If it's a debatable nature, then obviously we're not gonna have a good time. Wait, why am I going to the box? What the hell? That was my problem. Let's check the summary. Bashful. Bashful. Okay, you know what? It's a neutral nature, so we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Although we're gonna try to catch other Pidgeys in case we can run into a better nature one. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can hop down from them. You'll get back to Palatown quicker that way. My question is how steep are even these ledges, honestly? They look smaller. Like, they don't really look like a big deal. Now, we do need a good Oddish, though. Okay. That was an excellent catch right there. Oh, and you know what? I'm wondering if the better I catch these mons, the better nature they get. I don't know. No, I don't think so, honestly. No, I don't think so. But, you know, just a thought. Jerry level 8. Okay, Jerry is at level 8, like holy cranberries. And this is all just because I'm catching all these mons right now. But let's see what nature this is. There's another one. There's another one right there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Summary. Hasty again? Seriously? Speed is not really that great on Oddish, in all honesty. But yeah, this is how the game is so far. It's pretty interesting. Like, I think it's kind of odd how we don't get to battle anymore, but... Oh, shoot. I wanted to get the Oddish again, but... This Rattata just came out of nowhere. Give up catching it? Yeah, because I don't like Rattata. Maybe later when I actually want to catch them all, then maybe we'll get back to Rattata. But for now, I just need the mons that I need. Oh, yeah. What are you looking at? Oddish. Get caught, man. So many Oddishes, though. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. How we're just catching. Catching and catching. No battling, just catching. And how I'm a tad bit obsessed with the nature of this thing right now. Jeez, I can't believe I forgot where my party was, and I was clearly looking at it. This one's modest. This one's jolly. Nah, that's terrible. Modest is nice, cause that means Giga Drains will hurt like nothing. Okay, we got the Oddish. That's cool. There was no Pidgeys, cause we're gonna still be catching Pidgeys if we find some Pidgeys. Also, fun fact, I don't think encounters are a thing anymore. So, not really a fact, more so an assumption. That you don't actually encounter mons in grass anymore. The only encounters you get in this game are literally the Pokemon that you see running around here. Because in grass, you just don't run into anything, which is kind of interesting. I guess that's kind of good, because now you can actually know when the mons are actually going to pop out. I think a lot of people didn't maybe like the way Pokemon would just show up out of nowhere in grasses and just interrupt your progression. But now you can actually see the mons coming out. Kind of a fresh take, to say the least. What the? What happened? What happened, Pikachu? Jerry found something in the plants. A raspberry. From Jerry. Ain't that something? This man be giving me berries and whatnot. Oh, look, a Pidgey. Catch the Pidgey, man. All the ice. Yeah, okay. Catch this thing real quick. Excellent catches. I like how with the Pidgeys I'm getting excellent catches. Because your boy is still obsessed with these natures, man. Well, I need to put these Odysseys in the PC. Or in the box. Yeah, because no... I keep saying PC, but there is no PC in this game. Okay. What nature are you, Pidgey? Hasty. Hasty so that its physical defense is... Oh no, hasty lowers its physical defense. I'll stick with bashful. Let's put all these in the box. Pokemon box. Okay, that's fine. This remove from party. Ay, ay, ay. Why do I keep leaving this dang box when I haven't finished yet? Okay, remove from party, see we'll play. No. This Pidgey, remove from party as well. The Oddish is fine. Where's the X button on this thing so we can just get out of here? Alright. And we are here in Viridian City now. There's a Lassie right here. I go shopping in Peter City occasionally. I have to take the winning trail in Viridian Forest when I go. Okay. Arnold's dad here, or grandpa. Oh, so you're working on a Pokedex? Then I'll give you a piece of advice. You do well to stock up on Pokeballs at a Pokemart before you continue your adventure. Sounds like a big chore. Oh look! It's Team Rocket! Like the Jesse James Team Rocket, not that black outfitted Team Rocket. No, this Team Rocket. The one with Jesse, James, and Meowth. Like, yo, I've never seen this. What's up? What do you want? You can't pass through here right now. We're in the middle of guard duty and it's very important. Yeah, I can imagine. And you? What are you doing here, twerp? Shoo! Go pester someone else. I don't know. Roar. So this Meowth doesn't talk. That's funny. I thought it would talk, honestly. Those Pokeballs you've got, you have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use your Pokemon anytime, anywhere. Okay. Okay, then. Okay. So that's that. Wait, what's this building here? Trainer school? Okay. Oh, shit. It's already 50 minutes. Okay, hold on a minute. I might actually cut some bits here and there from the catching. I don't know. But we'll see. Let me just go into the PC real quick. Or the Poke Center. Well, I guess PC can mean the same PC. Poke Center. I don't know. But here's Nurse Joy. The machine is undergoing maintenance. What? Please come back later. Well, either way, we didn't even battle. So what the hell am I saying anyway? Hello, Chansey. As you can see, no PC because we have that box. Have you battled a trainer? If your Pokemon speed stat is higher than the opposing speed stat, you'll attack first. Yeah, obviously. That's the obvious of obvious. There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing your Pokemon. Bet you they don't charge because all they have to do really is just put Pokemon in a machine and boom, magic. I assume. If you catch a lot of Pokemon, they will be tucked away in the Pokemon box. You have a Pokemon box in your bag too, don't you? Yeah, apparently that's the way to now put your Pokemon away and whatnot. There's a magazine called Pokemon Journal. There's a flashy advertisement on the back cover. Will you read it? Who's got the time for reading, honestly? So let's see, what else do we got here? This guy. Please feel free to read any of the books on the magazine rack in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her. I don't know why, but that's kind of the kind of accent I expect that guy to sound like when he says something. But what do I know? Okay, so no Poke Center yet. Like, we can't heal Pokemon. But either way, we didn't even battle to like injure our Pokemon. Hey, look, an A drive. Did you know there are actually two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? Yes. The first one is Caterpie, and I think the other one is Weedle. Okay, then good. Okay, good. That's nice. What's up? What did you find this time? Or did you just like the flowers? Jerry's taking a scent in the flowers. Oh, he's intrigued by the flowers. That's interesting. But I, on the other hand... Hey, you came up from Pallet Town? Yeah, I did. You must know Professor Oak, right? I've got a delivery for him, but I really can't leave the mart unattended right now, so... Can I get you to take this to Professor Oak for me? Sure. Took the parcel from the Pokemon clerk. I was gonna say cloak. Yeah. Parcel. Thanks, kid. Say hi to Professor Oak for me, too. Sure thing. Do you wanna head straight back to the lab? Yeah. Let's just get this over with. Hi, Professor Oak. How are you? Why, Kevin? Back so soon? Yeah. I got something for you. How's little Pikachu doing? It's doing alright, my man Jerry. What? What do you do now? What did you do now, Jerry? Why are you pissing off the professor, huh? I'm just kidding. He just wants to ride on me. It's not a big deal. Goodness me. Pikachu here seems like it's really come to be a true partner to you, Ken. I think you've got what it takes to become a great Pokemon trainer. Nice. I'm glad you think so. But, what's that? You have something for me? Yes, I have this here parcel that was given to me by a Pokemon guy. Oh, so my order arrived. Thank you for bringing it to me. No problem. Hey, Professor Oak, it's about my Eevee. Its moves are... Whoa, Kevin, that's so cool. What? Pikachu just rides on you like that? Yeah. Ah, and now we have Stanley as well. What fine timing. I've just been delivered some very handy items, which I think I'll share with the two of you. You got some raspberries. So raspberries from the oak. Interesting. Yeah. Great, I've been starving. I'll stop you right there, son. Those berries are for Pokemon to eat, not you. I wonder why. What happens if we eat them? Are they poisonous? I don't know. When you want to catch a Pokemon, try throwing one of those at your target before you take a Pokeball in hand. You'll find that wild Pokemon will be so happy to have a berry to nibble on that they'll become much easier for you to catch. That was close. I nearly swallowed one of them right up myself. Damn. Crazy. Now then, you two. It's up to you to decide if you want to catch lots of different Pokemon or simply focus on training up your favorites. I'm planning on going on that route, actually. Training my favorites, because maybe later I'll try to catch them all. But for now, I kind of just want to focus on the ones that either I like or I just kind of feel like I'm going to need. Like Pidgey or Oddish. So, my only request is that you have fun either way. Nice. Because I do want to have some fun with this journey, in all honesty. So, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you get the chance to meet many different Pokemon in your journeys. Nice. As for me, I want to catch tons of different Pokemon. But I want to train them up to be strong too. Heh. Yeah. That's like a lot of people's goals. So with all that, I think we're finally finished. Or so I thought. Wait up. What now? Come on, Kevin. You do know you can do more with Pokemon than just catch them, right? Yeah. It's called battling. If you're a trainer, you can have Pokemon battles with other trainers too. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Oh, I know what you mean, bro. You want a battle. It's battle time. Hell yeah, brother. Let's get it on. So this is going to be your boy Stanley that we're going to be facing right here. He sends out an Eevee. That's the starter that we mentioned. However, I got Jerry. His Eevee's level 6. My Jerry's level 8 though, which is like holy cranberries. I'm in a good position right now, given that I actually have a massive high level. But what we're going to do here is just go for the Thundershock. Hopefully it does a nice amount of damage. Ah, if only it was a 3-hit. Well, it's a 3-hit KO, which is nice. This tackle thankfully doesn't do that much thanks to the level difference, because my Pikachu once again has a minus defense nature. and you know that's gonna hurt from an Eevee with Tackle. So we go for Thundershock. Take this out. Eevee goes for Growl. Why does it sound like Jigglypuff's Japanese voice? Pudding. I don't know. But yeah, with that said, I think we just go for another Thundershock, finish this off. And that's the whole game. Eh boy. I don't know what he said, honestly. But it was not Eevee. It was Lepu, or I don't know what the hell he said, honestly. Okay, so I'm at 30 HP. Double kick, holy cranberries. Now, double kick is a really, really good move, actually. At least for the early game. But Pikachu with double kick, though? That's kind of crazy. Growl. Growl or Tail Whip? You know what? Growl. Get rid of Growl, because Growl's lame. Or, wait. No, yeah, Growl. Get rid of Growl. Growl's not that great. Tail Whip is a lot better. We got double kick here. Was this a new move that it got in this game specifically? Because I don't think I've ever seen a Pikachu with double kick. What? Did I just lose? Yeah, you lost, unfortunately. He gave me 120, which is pretty good. But he's like, holy shit, I lost. Oh, jeez. There I went mouthing off like I knew everything. And then I lost. How embarrassing. I know the feeling. I probably should have trained my Pokemon up a bit before trying to battle like that, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Let's battle again sometime. Sure. Did you enjoy your first taste of battle, young Kevin? Sure. It was pretty good. It was pretty interesting. Was kind of concerned because my Pikachu has a minus defense nature, and with a Pokemon like Eevee that's pretty strong on the physical side, at least early in the game, I was already like holy shit, if I get 2-hit KO by this thing and I only get to 3-hit KO this thing, we're in trouble. But thankfully everything went out fine. Okay, your partner Pikachu seemed to like it, which is, yeah, I guess Pikachu is very, very dang energetic, I must say. If him going nuts earlier wasn't obvious. But boy, are we in for something. Okay. Holy cranberries, I went as far as an hour. Okay, shoot. I gotta call it up right here. So, thank you all for watching this part 1 of the playthrough of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Stay tuned for part 2 whenever we get to that. But I think for right now, that's all I gotta say. I'll catch you guys in the next battle. Or, not next battle. Jeez, I'm an idiot. I'll catch you guys in the next part. But for now, take it easy.